Hello, everyone. Good morning. Today I'm going to talk about Yoga Sutras of the Patanjali Maharishi. And this Yoga Sutra of Patanjali Maharishi wrote the book and then translated by Swami Vivekananda, Sri Swami Sachidananda. Sri Swami Sachidananda, here is, picture you see. And then actually this book was written and all the sutras explained and written in a perfect form by the sage, by the Maharishi, Yoga Rishi Patanjali. So some of the important factor I'm going to analyze from there. And first of all, let me start with one mantra. Om Bhurvasya Tasya Vidurvarenam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvasya Tasya Vidurvarenam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Santi Santi Santi. Okay, so in this Yoga Sutra is the concrete text of yogic science actually. So here, one important matter, an important sutra is written by the Yoga Rishi Patanjali, Atha Yoganusasanam. This is the most important thing. Atha Yoganusasanam. So it has brighter meaning. Atha, right now, yogic things going on there. Yoga is happening right now. Sasanam, and the rules and disciplines, ideas, concepts are going on here right now at this moment. All the concept about the ideas are going on. If you see yoga nu means relating to the yoga, all the thing going on here. Sasanam, the rules, regulation, discipline, if you that one. But if we make something else like yoga nusasanam, then relating to the rules and regulations about the yoga, we're going here, something going on. But this one, another third interpretation also there is yoga anusasanam. If it is, then yoga is a discipline, like broad vision, like academic subject, right? A degree level type of subject and high level of subject we're going to start to talk about is known as Atha Yoga Anusasanam. So it has a variety of meaning in Sanskrit because how we coin the letter, like at one in the middle letter we attach before or last, because that has a higher flexibility, and then I see that one compact term there is. That's very nice. So Atha Yoganu Sasanam, Atha Yoganu Sasam, or Atha Yoga Nusasanam. That depends on how we write. And another sutra, Yoga Rishi Patanjali provided us is Yogascha Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yogascha Chitta Vritti Nirodha. And if we define it into different one, yoga means yoga, chitta, mind, and vritti, the cycling, like coming and going, rotation and cycling, and prevention, nirodha, prevention, vritti, prevention. So that the more and more fluctuating of the brain, vibration of the brain comes in our mind, that will be controlled, that will be prevented from the yoga. So that if we explain that one, what types of thinking we have right now, and after some times we change the idea and we think another way. And like morning different thinking coming, on a day is grow hard, and then something else happening, and the night something else happening. Or some people we meet, like it depends on our mind. Our thoughts are totally influenced by something anytime. emotion, by the feeling, by the anger, by the environment, by even the bacteria and virus, small virus can fluctuate. That is minor task of software. Let's say if we compare chitta, what is the chitta? Chitta is like a software of the mobile. The hardware there is, and if there is no software, it doesn't work. Yeah, or like oxygen, like a very minute, like a light. Still there is the sun, which is like a different element, but it has a light, very minute light. Likewise, in our mind is like that. Like that's a software. If that is not happening in systematically, and if we don't manage that and stop, and then hardware will be damaged. Hardware means the body will be damaged. So that to control that, to control the cycling whirlpool, cycling of the chitta, like our mind, then we need to require different things. That's why yoga chitta breathing nirodha. So yoga can control the brain, mind, and bring into the systematic pattern. And that's the very beautiful sutra the Yoga Rishi Patanjali gave us. And another sutra I looked at was very nice. Heya dukha ma nagatam. Heya dukha ma nagatam. This is another sutra. Heya means avoid, remove. We don't need that. Remove. Dukhamam, there's painful sorrow we have. Nagatam, not yet coming. Those tasks of fear, those tasks of the fear not coming yet, those tasks of problem not coming, we can remove this right now. We can remove and we can control. For example, if we are fearful with the dangerous bacteria and viruses, right now we have to control. Don't wait. And then suppose the social distancing, or let's say personal distance, or hygienic, wash your hand, and clean everything, make better. This means what? The problem is not coming. It's gonna come back very soon, but right now we can avoid that. Suppose if we wash the hand, but we don't wash this nostril. That means we don't do jalaneti. From here we put the water and comes down, and from here we put and comes down with that part, jalaneti part. We put here, and then we clean it. First of all, maybe anytime the virus can come and stay there. And before entering to our body, we have to protect that. Like that, that as systems is already there. This already interpreted by the Yoga Rishi Patanjali. Here dukha ma nagatam. Here, you don't need that. Get out. We don't like that. We don't want to bring here. That we have to avoid that. Complete that. We have to be safe from that one. We need a security. That means something else. And dukhama, that the problem is come. Pain there is. Lots of tensions are there. So many barriers of life there are. Hindrances there are. Those things is still not coming, but gonna come. Because Patanjali says Ishwara Pranidhana. Ishwara Pranidhana means we have to believe on God, we have to surrender on God, and then means superpower, we have to something else there is, and by that higher power, everything is controlled. So whatever we plan, always not successful. That's why always there is that, the Yoga Rishi Patanjali said that nagatam, not yet coming. And that's a problems, pain, and then we can stop that. Suppose aging is coming. We're going to grow fastly, and virus is going to attack, and bacteria are going to attack, and our muscles are going to be cramp, and then muscles start not working, cannot work effectively, and bones density can be lost, and these things can be avoided if you start right now working. So this is the very fantastic sutra the Yoga Rishi Patanjali coined, Heya dukham nagatam. And another sutra also I like so much. This sutra is vitarka vadane pratipaksa bhavanam. This is very nice sutra. Vitarka means that lots of argument, not good argument, bad argument also people start doing. Bhadani, that makes the disturbance, that tie up, that makes the disturbances over those things. And pratipaksha means the opposite side. It goes to the all ideas who support us, who believe us. They don't avoid us. They go to other side, pratipaksha, bhavanam. Their idea, the concept, they take over, and they believe on that, and other side, and even they stop believing us. So vitarka vadane pratipaksa bhavanam. So if we do the vitarka, mean like bad let's say argument, but like opposite argument, always like thinking negative and bad things, and those ideas automatically vadane means tie up and goes up towards their other side, other negative side, left side, or dangerous side, or enemy side, that goes. And then that they create the sympathy. So that what happens is right now, if there is anybody problem coming, like a violence coming, like a crime coming, like highest crime coming, we see that's why there is a law, a legal system. That's why there is a court. That's why legal justice. We have to give the justice. We have to bring into the justice. Suppose the highest task of any task of virus or bacteria might spread. How that is spreading, and why that is spread, and so many people are dying. Then it is required to bring into the justice. That's why this will save our life. Vitarka vadane pratipaksa bhavanam. So that if we avoid this idea, then people would gonna believe us that we are fantastic people. We can achieve the goal. We can make anything possible. Anything possible, we can make that. That will happen right now. That's why it is really important that this idea is a greater idea. And another, sutra Patanjali brought into existence is avidya kshetra mukta resa praptupta tanu vichinno dharaya rama. This is very complex, but let me study again. Avidya kshetra bhutta resa praptupta nu vichinno dharayam. So that if we really interact this into different one, avidya, the ignorance, no education, and chetram, feel an idea, and muttaresa, like others, something else, and praptu require or doormat or finding tonu fuel, tonu is very fuel, very poor, vichinno no. Vichinno means intercept, dara, and active. So that what happens is, if Patanjali in Yoga Sutra says that if there is no education, and that even that same field goes to other people, and then other people will go, and then somebody else grasps that. Somebody else grasps that, and only that can be better if there is active, and then only we can correct that problem. Otherwise, it's very hard to a correction. So that if there is no education, that's how people can harm, can danger, can be much dangerous. But it's very hard that every day if we work hard and we can bring into the better place we can bring back again, because those let's say pasupati, we say pasu, animal, pati, like a owner, because even if the humans are like humans, but they are totally not human, because they are pasu, like animal there. But who have a better knowledge, they are only the humans. And this one quotation or also sutra I found, Vidya Dhanam Sarva Dhanam Pradhanam. Because Patanjali, Yoga Rishi Patanjali Avidya, and then another this Vidya, and I found somewhere else, Vidya Dhanam Sarva Dhanam Pradhanam. So only the education is the highest wealth among other wealth. There is no wealth like education, like a gold, diamond, silver, like a buildings, big buildings, and hundreds of thousand lands, and hundreds of thousand, servants, and everything there is. That's not poverty. That's not education. That's nothing to do. Only the vidya, only the education is the highest power, highest energy, higher connection. So that Yoga Rishi Patanjali talk about avidya. Avidya is bad. We have to correct that. We have to bring into better place. We have to bring into better place and give the education and make them better, because education makes them better. That's why Yoga Rishi Patanjali was working very hard into yogic science. In Yoga Sutra, yogic science he was working, and Ayurveda he was working, like food is medicine, and what are the other types of the herbs and plants, and then we can be better. And then that part also he was working very hard, and also he was working grammatical part, grammar, like how to speak well, how to write well, how to speak well. These three part he was working efficiently. A grammatical part means linguistic he was developing, and also he was developing and working with the yogic science, and also the Ayurveda means medicinal science. Like oldest medicines are known Ayurveda, medicine science. He had a three specialization there in that time, about probably 2,000 years ago, or maybe 3,000. It is almost more than 3,000 years, I believe. More than 3,000 years ago, he was there. And in Eastern philosophy, he was working hard for the society to make the better civilized country, civilized place. He was bringing the civilization. He was bringing the Sanskrit. He was bringing the culture. He was bringing the potentiality of the human can grow efficiently by the help of three knowledge: yoga, Ayurveda, and grammar, language. Three things he was working on, and then at last he gave us so many sutras. Among that, today I express about almost five sutras. And also next time, if I get a chance and time, I'm going to explain and interpret a little bit more. Thank you so much, and goodbye and namaste.